E pa dobro, dobar dan, dragi moji, evo nas da iskoristimo subotnje popodne, crtica veče, za još jednu deonicu, još jedan veći chapter ovde u Banishersima i da malo ranije i da završim. Hoću da gledam neki film posle, malo da iskuliram i da sutra zapravo možemo da završimo igru, da stavimo tačku na Banishers sutra lagano. Simpa igra skroz do sada. Ko nije primetio, na kanalu je nova recenzija za još jedan vrlo solidan miš ovde iz kolekcije, a ja sam već uveliko što se tiče testiranja ovog narednog, koji je ovde već dosta, par meseci je ovde ovaj miš već i vrlo zanimljiv brand Vexi je u pitanju, ali tek nedavno su izbacili 4K opcioni Wi-Fi dongle za njega, koji sam ja u preorderu uzeo i stigao mi je odmah, tako da sam sad updateovao njegov firmware, na keca je proradilo sve, pa ću da uradim sada za njega review. U pitanju su ljudi koji su otišli iz Zauija, napustili Zauj brand i osnovali svoj Vexi brand. Ako mi ne verujete, evo Proka nek vam kaže, on je bio ovde sve video, uverio se lično, tako da molim lepo, vrat. Čovek koji prelazi igre na volanu za 2 sata, ja mislim da tu nema šta da se priča više dalje, vrat. Nema šta dalje se priča. Gde ste, prijedi? Poz svima. Tako da ćemo mi lagano da krenemo dalje. Ja sam danas već ulazio u igru malo, by the way, i vraćao sam se nazad, vraćao sam se skroz na početak preko ovih fast travela i to sve.
Can you feel it? I have goosebumps.
The veil is tearing at the seam.
Išao sam, obilazio sam sve ove tradere da kupim neke sitnice koje mi trebaju, da vidim šta mogu još nešto da upgradeujem koliko mogu, tako da sam se tu vraćao i evo nas sada dalje iz ove kuće juče gde smo završili u onom selu, kada je došao onaj gavran ili šta je već na prozor. On je zapravo doneo poruku od ove veštice iz šume, kod koje smo već bili, da je tu neka frka i da tu kao treba sad da idemo ponovo kod nje, jel? Grief and Rancor se zove quest, find Ceridian, znači to nam je, treba da nađemo nju i ovu njenu pomoćnicu, kako se ona zove, tracker, jel da? Veštiči tracker. To nam je sledeći chapter. Ono što ne znam je da li će igra danas, ako se sećate tamo most kad je bio srušen, to je početak prošlog streama, i onda je bio izbor ili ideš levo ili ideš desno, i sad se ja pitam sve vreme, to sam vidio u stvari u ovim, kako se zove ovde, Chronicles, samo da vidim, evo, ovo je bila Swamp, ovo je bila tačka gde se račva put na 2 dela, ali vidite, kojim god da sam krenuo putem, ovde desno bi opet došao na isto. Da li ću ja moći da odradim i ova 2 chaptera questa, ili prosto ovde idem dalje i kao to je to, no? Ne znam, ali me interesuje, nisam probao da li mogu da se vratim tamo nazad pa da probam tom drugom putanjom da idem i šta bi onda igra radila, da li bi mi aktivirala te questove kao aktivne ili mi ne bi pustila fizički da prođem tamo zašto sam izabrao ovo ili šta već, nemam pojma. Tako da, to nam je što nam je sad trenutno. Dobro, samo da proverim ja, jel ovde sve... Jest, sve okej. Rekao da nije slučajno igra nešto vratila sama na podešavanja. Pošto mislim da je bio neki sitan update, nisam 100% siguran. Danas na Steamu. Kaže vamo. This way. Tako da taman sljedeći vikend otprilike očekujte recenziju za Veksimiš.
You could shoot them. Once freed, the ivy should quickly wither.
Anti-main snare control the core of a creeping ivy to restrain it. Aha, this will force wisp hidden inside it buds to reveal themselves. Znači na control. Znači to je fora, sa njom otkrijem to sranje, a sa njima onda upucam. Što nam to igra ranije nije dala, ja ne znam. Ali dobro. Aha, ona može da uspori neprijatelje u fajtu sa ovom tehnikom istom.
We can get to that ivy from the other side.
From the other side, huh?
The wards have weakened.
Ceridian's power wanes.
Kaže, moć veštice slabi. Vidi se po ovoj šumi oko ostrva gdje ona živi. Evo ga ovaj većar, krilati, koji nas je doveo. Evo je veštićija kuća, evo.
Nobody's home. I can feel it.
Who there? Where could they be?
Ako nije kući. Šta da vam kažem? Se.
I don't always fancy my own garden.
Trust me, you don't want a garden.
Znači, to je fora, dobro. Gdje može biti? Možda treba pratim gavranove.
If I bruise the bud so the specters inside show themselves, you could shoot them. Once freed, the ivy should quickly wither.
Če. Neka zajebancija. Jedan, dva. Tri, aha.
That is why they pay me good money.
Da vidimo. Čekaj, zezaš me da ovo nije... Ja sam mislio da je ovdje... ona. Kad ono samo bonus, ovaj... totem, loot, whatever. Možda nešto nisam u kući dobro pogledao. Ništa. Ništa. Znači ona je negdje u ovom radijusu ovdje.
Crows. They flock to that great tree up there.
Valjda ovdje. Evo je. Obe su tu.
The banishers are here.
Already? How unfortunate.
You called us.
Did I? I thought I had more time. In the end, it runs out for all of us. As I depart this old carcass, I leave no burning heart behind. Go or stay. To prevail, you must first set your heart at peace. When at last you face the nightmare, you must both be clear on what you want. You must.
What do you mean?
It is not for me to give you answers, only to prepare you for what awaits. Then we can all go to sleep. Seeker doesn't hate you, Rory. She's just not used to being trusted. Protect her. For me. You're too late, old mosshead, as ever.
Ko je on je?
Time for peace. I forgive you, old man.
Piss off!
Handle this. The armed soldiers are charged.
Can't shoot him from down there.
They're told you're done.
Hoćeš ga pogoditi jednom. Serem ti se u range, ono. Gledaj ga.
You shall atone! Wait!
Leave her alone!
Dođe on.
You'll get it next time.
Kantu papa. Gazdamila ne znam Burazeru, ali sigurno nisu gori od nas, tako da ono, ako je pouzdan diler, ovaj koji često ide tamo, ono, ne vidim zašto ti ne bi završili to. Imam bolje iskustva sa njima nego sa domaćim garancijama.
What about me? How do I live now? You're all I ever had, and all I'll ever have. Can I set the world on fire now? I just want to see it burn. A pity. Farewell, then.
Gde si, djuče, poz... Čekaj, to znači da ona praktično sad, ona je štitila ovu šumu, celu regiju. I sad nema ništa od toga više. To zlo, taj nightmare može da se širi sada i ovde, ono.
She took me in when no one else wanted me. She taught me to stand up straight.
Gazdamila, jesi ti zapisao serijski broj tematične? Jesu ti vratili istu, repariranu, ili su ti dali potpuno drugu, ono? Zato što ako oni ne mogu da reprodukuju taj problem koji ti imaš kod sebe, oni misle da je ploča ispravna, ako kod njih radi on. Znači, pitanje je šta je zapravo s pločom i da li je do ploče uopšte. Gde si, Joksi, poz? Old Moss Head, defeat our soul. Ovo mi je čudno sad, pošto sam promenio miša danas za ovaj next in line za review. Rest at Islands Shelter, a to je ovo ovde. Odakle smo krenuli malo pre? Probably. Da li je ova igra Souls-like? Ne, samo malo, delimično. Možda trećinu ima tog nekog Souls-like šmeka samo. Nije teška kao Souls igra, ono.
will become of Seeker now?
She'll try to make sense of her pain. Or perhaps she'll sit with it a while.
If she has regrets, she must tame them.
Grief knows no rule book.
I remember Aoife's wake. Friends and neighbours came from miles around. We stood and watched over for a day and a night. There was food and drink, song and dance. We honoured and rejoiced in the life she'd led, short as it was. I did not have a wake when my father died. Not my mother, not Blair or Anik. But we were running from our enemies and barely had time to bury them. It was as if their deaths hadn't happened. What if I cannot hold a wake for you?
You saw Seeker. Wake or not, loss needs to be felt and lived and done. As long as my body is free of the nightmare, that is all that matters. I'll be all right.
Aye. You'll be all right. What about me? What about me when you are truly gone? Who am I without you? I never wanted to know. When I woke in that cave, I felt like I'd lost everything. I feel like I lost everything.
I'm still here.
For now. And I'm so afraid when you won't be anymore.
I'm afraid too. Afraid to leave you behind. Afraid to journey on.
I had such plans. We'd live such wonders together. Just... I wanted more time.
So did I. But we are together now. One last great adventure.
Aye. There's something. I miss the warmth of your skin. So much.
And I, yours.
But are we sure about what we're doing? Are you sure this is what you want?
We made an agreement. Are you having second thoughts?
I don't know. Maybe.
Ceridian's death has changed things for you.
Aye. But more so Seeker's grief. I could have you back. I long for it. It pains me.
Should we reconsider? It may not be too late to change our minds. But you must promise me, Red, whatever we decide, we stick to it. We cannot change our minds again.
I swear it, my love. This is it.
A dizajn je kao iz McPaina, korica. Tako izgleda cover. Ascent, Swear Note, Resurrection, mi smo išli na Ascent od početka. Red swears he will help Antia's ghost peacefully leave this world once they retrieve her body from New Eden's meeting house. Znači tamo na početku igre gde je njeno telo ostalo kod one demonke, prvi boss fight onaj, gde sam morao kao da izgubim, jel? Kad to telo budemo pronašli, onda će ona naći svoj večni mir, što bi se rekli.
We may be tempted. We must not succumb.
Banishers will remain.
Banishers. To the end.
Aye, my love. To the end.
Is it worse to lose your faith in your fathers than it is to lose faith in yourself? Those in the Harrows who lived would be wise to look inwards, to reflect, and then to pay penance. But none carry a greater burden than young Lamentation Haskell. How will he guide the faltering faithful when he has so little faith in himself?
Dobro. New hunting cases. New hunting cases have manifested in New Eden. Once you leave the shelter, open map to view the location. Their location. New hunting cases. To su ovi, kako se zove, sajdovi, mislim ja, ako se ne varam. Sad ćemo da vidimo. Go to Fort Jericho. Aha, to je ovdje. Što znači da bi ja trebao ovdje fast travel da puknem. Valjda. Ili da idem pešaka odavde nekako. Ne znam šta su smislili oni. Ovo je centralno selo u šumi. Hunting case, da, to su sajdovi koji donose po jedan essence poen koji upgradeuje nju. Dobro. Nego što je meni s tastaturom. Čekaj da ja vidim. Pa na engleskom je sve, jebem li ga. Dao mi je č slovo, zašto č je? Hvala Nilix, trailer za Relik izgleda zanimljivo, pa da, jesmo ga mi beše puštali u jutarnjoj kafi, jel? Ako se ne varam.
Don't worry, I'll leave this bit out of my memoirs.
Shut up.
Kao što sam i pretpostavio. A, čekaj, stani. Sad smo još dalje od ovog. Međutim, odavde se može peške, jel? A ne, nije, ovo je, ovo je na ovu stranu skroz. Greška, kume, greška. Foolish mistake. To ovdje nije u redu. Gdje je pred to sranje? Sad imaš negde još neka od ovih ima, ali ne mogu da vidim gde. Da li mi imamo fast travel? To je pravo pitanje. Da, imamo. I da, hvala. Ja se iskreno nadam da ovdje može da se... Bravo, ovo je raskrsnica, čekaj, stani. Go to Fort Jericho, Griffin Rancor. Aha, znači ipak nas igra vraća na ovoj raskrsnici, da idemo na drugu stranu. Znači, ipak ćemo da vidimo to ono što sam pitao na početku streama. Bilo je ili vamo ili tamo, mi smo išli tamo. Na početku jučerašnjeg streama. A sad malo vamo.
Watch out. Spectre possession. Can I join in too? That corpse is gonna shoot.
That corpse is taking aim. Away with you.
Znači, imamo i ovu drugu granu questova celu.
Could this be what's drawn on the map? This must be where the treasure is hidden.
Treasure. Aha, ovo je nešto što je ranije video neku mapu. Da je nešto zakopano od blaga i to je to što je upravo našao. Izgleda. Dobro. Ne vraćamo se nazad, nego idemo dalje. Caves, huh?
Mines. The mountain must be rich in ore. Looks a bit rickety.
It's built for a team. One man alone should be fine. Should be.
Novi quest, isolation.
A tangle of rope work blocks it up.
To mora ona gore. Znači moramo gore pešaka. Da otplatemo, da odblokiramo to. Isto kao juče, ono slično.
Nah, but you can't cook.
Ne. Ne, imao sam. Čekaj. Imao sam ovdje. A ne, nije to to. Imao sam imao neki chest negdje. Gdje si Andrej?
Pleasant way to die.
Well, a pleasant way to die, is it?
Pozdrav ljudi, dobroveče svima koji su sad uleteli. Pićemo dalje, BANISHERS, lagano. Evo ga.
Almost there.
Almost what, motherfucker? Aha, tu si.
The lift should be freed now. Not quite the right alignment.
These beams look fragile. Will they hold?
Would you rather climb?
If it were up to me, I wouldn't be here to begin with.
Reach the mountains.
Snow.
Sneg.
Have we climbed higher or has the weather gotten colder?
The nightmare is at work. She's likely using the weather in New Eden to further isolate its people.
And once the curse is lifted, the snow will disappear.
I think so.
Getting serious. Have some of that.
Lažeš.
Won't you?
Vidite sad, na primjer, ja gore tamo treba da idem, jel? A igra vrlo često mi daje da skrenem skroz ono negde sa strane i da lutam ono do besvesti, bukvalno. Mislim, jeste limitirana, nije totalni open world, ali je ono polu open world, znači baš daje dosta dosta prostora. Dispel the fog.
Did you hear that?
Yes. Nearby.
Šta znači nearby, jel tamo u areni ili? A možda je ovo sranje. To je to, razdimili smo ga. Helldiversi, to je ono co-op multiplayer, jel? Ono što su me pitali ljudi, ja sam ono... Ako imaš za ekipu da igraš, ono, verovatno je zanimljivo, ono. Smo beš ja i Vlada FSKP zaigrali tako nešto slično. Ili smo igrali prvi deo te igre. Šta smo on i ja nešto peglali? Šta god da smo igrali, meni je to bilo ono... Vidi ga baća koliki je, bro. Momčino moja.
Can't outrun a ghost.
Šteta.
I'll get you eventually.
It's up to no good.
Kako me zezno baća. Zezno me jače.
Hey! Get back here now!
I'm right here, you know.
Oh, I hate those things.
Wasn't your first, won't be your last.
Aye, thank you. These body parts scream manifest my spectre. Show your shape in flesh!
What the fuck?
It's about to shoot.
Get back up!
Jao, lažeš da si tu. Još se pitam gdje je on nesto.
Look to me.
Nikako da krenem dalje, jebot. Ovdje gore treba, dobro.
Picking up something spectral nearby.
Ovdje smo bili s donje strane. Srušili ono dole, pokupili. Ovdje se ne može. To jest iznutra možda da. Liftom. A žičara?
You've excelled of late, and you haven't crowed about it once.
Your doubts, did you?
Don't get cocky. There's always more to learn. Key thing about a scourge?
A scourge builds itself a body.
Right. A scourge will always build a new physical body. Very good. Top marks. Want another? On the nature of a ghost, perhaps?
Ghosts leech the essence from those they haunt, sometimes by asking irritating questions.
This ghost wants to be sure her man is ready for what's coming. Because if he's not ready, he will die. And that would be bad.
Aye, that would be bad. Thank you.
Ovo je side neki. To je side. Ne piše koji. Hunting case available. Aha, nije ga još otvorio, dobro.
Look to me.
Od kako sam ga upgradeovao, brže pune ono žutu skalu za onaj critical hit. To je ono dobro. Samo što u početku stalno zaboravim da ga koristim. I čuvao sam ga zašto se sporo punio i onda ga nisam koristio, čuvao sam kao za ove najteže. A sad u principu mogu, zato što udarac mačem ga replenishuje i to sad ide brže znatno.
A peaceful place in different times.
Before the nightmare's influence, you mean?
Let's reach the fort and a fire and warm you up. Go then.
Još jedno skretanje sa puta. Nice.
What is lurking here?
Time to work, Banisher. Trouble ahead. Spectres are attacking the fort.
Seek no ground! Hold fire! That fellow's not dead!
It's about to shoot!
I said hold your fire! Brought more friends.
We're within gun range, Red. I'm right here, you know.
None in, none out. Not living nor dead.
Name's Red McCraith. I'm obviously a banisher. Open the door there. I've business within.
Your business is, if you'll excuse my articulating the evident, not my business. I have my orders. You can't come in.
I hear you, friend. What's your name?
Name's Andrew White. You seem a pleasant fellow. I like a Scot, me, but standing here, I'm on duty. And when I'm on duty, I'm not your friend. Listen, mate. Folk in here have problems enough, and I can't be disobeying orders. Either priests or Pennington would have my guts, and I fancy neither.
Pennington knows me. He'll know I can help.
I'm sure he does. But put one dead man down, and 3 come back next day. Round here, sweet victory fast turns bitter. Bottom line is, the captain is indisposed, and I'll not add your complications to the pile. Now, you want to lend a hand? Mrs. Priest and her party are overdue. You can't miss the outpost. It looks out across the valley. If you could find her, and make sure she doesn't die, you'd surely gain her favor. And favor, as they say, opens doors.
Get in a fight and find your boss and dig her out of whatever hole she's in. All right. I can do that.
They have Spectre troubles. Let's first clear the nearby nest to relieve the fort, then deal with the missing.
Right. I'll likely be back.
Find our friends, Banisher. Or put them to rest.
I'll try. As soon as I take care of the Spectre's nest, I'll go looking for the outpost.
Death knocks at their gates. No wonder they won't open.
They don't have a choice. Another attack may overrun them.
The nest might be near. There's a trail to follow in the snow. More coming.
Come and get your breakfast, mates.
You shouldn't stay in there.
Ending Spectres. The fort will run out of powder.
These pests don't spring from nowhere. Did we miss a few? That's it. That's the place. Fill in the hole. Bury them all.
I should buy the fort a little time.
Let's hope it's not too late for the famous Mrs. Priest.
Ček. Optional, take the lift, find your way up, optional. What the fuck?
Stuck.
Looks like you're walking.
Looks like.
Znači, ipak moramo tamo. Nema sreće sa liftovima ovaj čovjek.
I wonder how many there are in the fort.
Fewer by the day, I'll wager. Still, better to be inside than out.
Ćao, Saša, poz...
I feel a draft.
Great! More fun.
The mountain is awash with specters.
Did the foraging party really come this way?
That would explain why they haven't returned.
Brate, zašto? Od 1000 stvari u sobi koje postoje ovdje, znači 1000 stvari. Frag dođe i glavom se ovako nabija u objektiv kamere, brate mili. Znači jedina stvar koja ne sme da drnda je ta. Od 1000 stvari on dođe tu i evo ga, kreće ono. Neta da biš. Kakav je saboter, ono, težak. I onda, na primjer, noću verovatno dođe sam, popne se gore i ujutru dođem i gledamo ono objektiv kamere sa dlakom. Znači, bukvalno ovaj deo, ovo i ovo sve dlakavo i onda moram da čistim pre nego što snimam. Kakav je zebant, jo. Mislim, ima poklopac na objektivu, ali opet, znaš kao ono. Šta beše ovo? Ima li ovdje neka vatra se zapali, neki checkpoint, nešto je. Danger out of bounds, no hunting. Samo da bacim pogled ovdje, šta ima. Neke babarogije. Odavde smo došli, istripovao sam.
Did you feel that?
It's close.
Something's here.
Hidden.
Ćao, Cone. Ovo je bio duh malo pre. Ako je duh, onda nije survivor. Evo ga. Lift.
This one's not been dead long.
Let's hope he stays that way.
According to our map, the treasure can't be far.
Looks like they were taken by surprise.
Što kad uđeš u igru, u grafici se čuje čudan zvuk da cvrči i pišti. To ti je zvuk pojačane potrošnje struje tvoje grafičke karte. To su čari toga kad zvuk skuplja taj background noise ili ti hum
This is locked from the inside.
od struje. Locked from the inside, kaže. Not anymore. Coil wine, evo, rekao ti Cone. Još jedan izraz koji se često koristi, ono. Hvala Kasper, hvala Matori za 2 godine i mesec punokrvnog članstva, vrat. Opa.
This isn't over yet.
Lako, druže, ti si već umro. Nema šta da žuriš, je.
The treasure is here somewhere.
Mm-hmm. But it is. Idemo. Pa nije problem ako staviš neku normalnu eksternu zvučnu kartu, ne bi trebalo da imaš, ne bi trebalo onda ništa da se čuje. Prosto to je jedno od rešenja. Takođe imaš i one forice što se stavljaju na audio kabel, taj... Kako se zove to stranje, zaboravio sam sad. Koje pomaže. Psti, koliko je sad ovo ovde. Bukvalno mogu da odem ko zna gde ovdje. Crazy. Ovo je totalno ludo. Napakovali su...
If the map is correct, the treasure must be hidden nearby.
Napakovali su solidno okruženje.
Shall we?
To vi tražite. Feritno jezgro, dobre. Imam ovdje jedno, zavisi od više faktora to sa coil wine-om generalno, mislim da bolje napajanja to bolje handluju takođe, ali ne mora da budu uvek 100% tačno. Ja sam ranije davno imao tih problema, bukvalno kad sam počeo da streamujem, ali od tada sam svašta menjao, uzeo obe ove eksterne zvučne Kablovi audio su mi shielded, svi. Pravio sam kablove. Prosto da minimalno budu izloženi tom sranju. A tamo su... Čekaj da vidim kako ću dođem do njih. Muka pritisla, što bi rekli. Juri zombi, grizu ih svojim zubima. Za džonove. Pa ima solidno da se igra, pogotovo ako ćeš da čistiš sve ove side storije, to jest questove. Opa.
My bolt is shot.
Behind you!
Dodging kind.
Commander Fleck. Take that to your face.
I know.
Pa uglavnom da, novi trikovi, konektori, ne sjećam se koje sam kablova uzimao tačno kod ovog mog ortaka što drži ovaj player shop. On mi je rekao šta da uzmem i ovi njegovi su mi čak tamo napravili odmah sve.
A timely arrival. You'll be Haskell's banishers. Thank you. Thank you both.
You can see me.
Clear as day, just as I can see. This is my husband. I am Helen Priest.
Antea Duarte. This is my partner, Red McGrath.
It is rare that the living can see the lingering dead.
All I know is one day I woke after 7 long years of grief, and my Sebastian was back. It was as if my prayers had at last been answered. That was enough for me.
In times of danger, I am duty-bound to protect the woman I love. You understand?
"7 years. Why come back now?"
It did not feel like 7 years. Suddenly, I felt her pain calling to me.
Divine intervention or otherwise, all that matters is that my dear Sebastian is back. Now, when I need him most.
Andrew White sent us. He thought you might be in trouble. Plainly, you needed your guardian angel.
We needed more than one. Thanks to you, we'll resupply the camp. Matthews and Williams did not die in vain.
This was a risky expedition. But Helen had no choice. If the survivors were to rely on Pennington alone, the fort would have already fallen.
I suspect that's so. Sometimes difficult choices must be made. That's courage.
All the courage in the world will be worthless if those in command won't match it.
Pennington did this while monsters relentless besieged the fort. But make no mistake, these men's deaths are on the captain's conscience. If he has one.
How so?
7 years ago, a plague came to New Eden. Pennington quarantined the sick in the mines, walled them up. They were dark times. Hard times. None knew what the morrow would bring. We all lost much. Too much. As second in command, Sebastian volunteered to stay. Walled in with the others, he held out the longest. He died a hero. And now the Forsaken are rising. They demand revenge.
Who would blame them? I watched them die. Soldiers and miners, sick and hungry, begging for help they knew would never come.
Captain Pennington has much blood on his hands.
Aha, tog Penningtona ćemo navatati vjerovatno, pa ćemo morati da mu sudimo.
I'm sorry. You've been through a lot.
We have. We are, and will persist till we prevail.
We should get back to the fort. We will escort you.
A banisher marched with my father's infantry. Good for morale, I said.
Soldiers usually carry their ghosts with them. War is good for our business.
I take it that's how you met. I know a soldier when I see him fight.
I never worked for the army, but something like that.
We'll come back for you, my friend.
My sympathies. Could this be what's drawn on the map?
This for 2 miserable powder boxes. How low has Pennington brought us?
If you didn't like him, why did you follow him?
I followed his reputation, but he's no longer the same man.
What would you do in his place?
I'm doing it. He sits behind his walls waiting for them to fall, and I'm out here fighting to live. We're fighting for our lives. The captain is in the way.
These internal conflicts are a risk for the stability of the fort.
A necessary risk for the survival of all. But I agree. This must end. You may leave the crates. I'll send someone back for them.
Yeah, the path should be quiet. We cleared the area of the Spectre's nest.
Well, that's a relief. Follow me.
White! Open the gates!
Priests? What are you lot waiting for? Open the gates!
Go talk to Pennington. Make him understand, if you can.
Where can I find him?
He hides in his office. I'll find him there.
Evo nas u utvrđenju Fort Jericho.
Where are the others? Williams and the other chap?
Matthews. We were ambushed. They fell.
May God have mercy on their souls.
There's ammo in the elevator. Send Shepard and Abbott to bring it back.
Ćao Alfa, poz. Gdje ovaj bać? Evo ga.
Good day to you. Good day, mate. You Pennington's reinforcements? Red McCraith, the Banisher. Too bad. We could use... I shoot well enough, thinking.
Nah.
And mate, this is pointless.
Mislio sam da nije neki trader možda, tako nešto. Da vidimo.
How often, Abigail, must we have this fight? How often must we argue?
We shall argue until you hear me.
I hear you all too well. I hear a hoggish Harridan, a narrow knack, a selfish shrew.
One of these days, I shall poison you.
I'll take you to the highest cliff and push you off it.
Captain Pennington.
No time, no way out. No hope, no way in. No time at all.
Captain Pennington, sir.
Mr. McCraith, you live.
There's work to be done.
Work? You had work. A mission. To bring one last glimmer of hope. To gladden our hearts before the pit takes us all.
You secretive bastards haven't helped.
The job is done. There's no more hope and little enough time. All that remains is the pit. Welcome to the last stand, McCraith. Welcome to the end.
I wouldn't surrender just yet, Captain. I found Helen Priest. We brought supplies.
A waste of effort on both accounts.
Hardly. We saved a life. Resupplied, you may save more.
For the sake of what? For the sake of days, a week perhaps? You've saved no one. You've prolonged the terror. The dead will come. Our throats will feel their bony fingers soon enough. The end is inevitable.
The people man the ramparts, ready to fight.
You sound like Priest. She has changed. Her return to Fort Jericho has made her impulsive. irrational, quarrelsome. I believe she did not fully grieve her husband's loss. Returning to the scene has, it seems, reopened the wound. It festers. She'll join the lieutenant soon enough. When our defences crumble at the last, the pit shall take us all.
How do things stand, Captain, as you see them?
Little has changed. The dead flood from the mines. We shoot them down and gain respite. Soon, the onslaught begins anew. The clock of our extinction ticks on towards the hour. We may no more defeat the dead than we may vanquish the ocean waves.
You must at least try.
We lack much, yet we are still alive. How is that, do you think? We hold to the last. We resist, till retribution rises from the pit and drags us all to hell.
Well, that's something worth waiting for.
I fail to see the appeal of this slow agony.
How unfortunate. Because thanks to you, and the time you bought us, the agony will be all the slower.
Permission to take my leave, Captain.
And if I refuse it?
Are you trying to recruit me, Captain? Do you really think I'd take the King's shilling?
If I were to offer enough shillings, I'm sure of it. I need no new lieutenants. But if you wish, you may stay. This key unlocks the unused watchtower. You'll bill it while you're here.
On the one hand, a captain beaten by the world. On the other, his rival, haunted and mutinous.
In a fort besieged by vengeful spectres.
Behind all the shit, there's something else. Something.
Znači imamo rest, imamo ovdje nemam ništa. Da li mogu? To je to. Rest. Čekaj, stani. Da li mogu... Mogu jo... Sad je pitanje... A da. Dobro. To je okej. A da, moram da obrnem ciklus na rest. Čekaj. Da bi krenuo dalje sa pričom, ono.
Banishers, may I have a word?
Helen, something wrong?
Apologies for disturbing your rest. I'm afraid it can't wait. What did you think of the captain?
I saw an officer alone. A proud man turned to stone, perhaps, by years of war. I saw a broken man.
I did not see the tyrant you described.
Inaction is tyranny. He will not act, but nor will he get the hell out of the way.
I do not disagree, but the captain needs help.
I too was a soldier, broken and haunted. With Antea's help, I recovered. Pennington may need the same.
Leave Pennington to me. The good folk of the fort need your help. You are banishers. The dead, you'll have noticed, hammer at the gates. I would like you to go into the mines and find out what enrages them so. I would like you to do what the captain will not.
And while we deal with the hordes of angry spectres, what shall you be doing?
When the mines are purged, I'll oust Pennington.
Where do we go?
There is a second tunnel into the mines. The entryway was walled shut during the quarantine. Getting there will not be easy, but the barricade should fall without too much difficulty. After that, who knows?
Underground again. Wonderful.
If it soothes you, I too am taking a significant risk. The captain has a penchant for locking people up and leaving them to rot. Some years ago in New Eden town, the captain locked up an innocent woman. A fate I wish to avoid.
Pennington the jailer. Do you speak of Deborah? What did he do?
I was away from New Eden town at the time. Rumours said she was a witch, I later heard. And so too did the captain. The court agreed. Who knows what urges drove the captain then? He is a secretive man, and always has been.
We should go.
Then it's agreed. When you're ready, you'll investigate the mines. Take the hoist to the waterfall, near the outpost you first found me. From there, it is not far to the tunnel. Keep your wits and all your luck about you.
Dobro. Find the entrance to the mines. Idemo da istražimo rudnike i da vidimo zašto su duhovi tamo
An innocent woman jailed.
I mean, as wolf pelts go, it's pretty. We'd have more than enough
Zašto su
folk in Boston are not short.
It's barbaric. An officer must be just, or else it all unravels.
Helen is right. The truth lies down there, somewhere. I suspect Deborah is at it again.
Zašto su duhovi u rudniku odlepili ono? What the fuck? A da, dole, evo te.
Ready for another ride? Circumstances aside, this is quite romantic.
Swarming hordes of spectres aren't to your liking.
Šejma ljudi kako ste.
I'm with you.
Fan of this breeze, mind.
Not as romantic as you'd thought, eh?
Maybe now's the time to ask you to marry me.
Try it, and I'll cut the rope. If the map is correct, the treasure must be hidden nearby. It's about to shoot. To me.
A znači ovo je putanja ova što sam...
What a beautiful view.
Every morning I wake to a better one.
You trying to charm me, lady? I warn you.
Da.
It'll definitely work.
Da sam malo pre bio.
See that corpse? I could use a ritual.
My voice commands you, unveil!
Nije to. Zajebo sam se.
Messed this up, didn't I?
Nije ni ovo. Čim nema animacije...
Time and distance I now see.
Čim nema animacije, onako, kamera baš do zemlje, kada on šara po zemlji.
Did I just do the wrong ritual?
Evo, ovo.
I summon you now!
Jebi ga.
Standing by. They're vexed now.
One less to worry about.
Think you could take on a ghost? Hogging all the fun.
Find the entrance to the mines. Sad, ili tu dole. Ovdje gore ne verujem da je. Mada.
Off we go then.
Samo loot, dobro.
Something's concealed.
Aha, dole imamo ovo sranje.
Blocked. I hope there's another way in.
Ajmo dole.
yield.
It won't do.
A gdje je ta druga jebemo u srce? Znači, ako se prati korenje... Ja ne vidim gdje ovaj drugi koren ide. 3 korena ima. Aha, čekaj, jedan je ispod mene. Evo ga, drugi ovdje. Znači, tamo je jedan. Ovdje ispod mene je drugi. A treći. Treći tu ulazi u stenu. Ali ja ne provaljam gdje je treći. Neće moći odavde nikako. Mora negdje od gore. Gdje je bolji pregled situacije. Da. Vidite. To je suviše daleko. Tu. Seri. Što dalje je dobro? 380 karta za 2K, da. Vrlo dobra, odlična. Znači... Čekaj. Pazi što nemam range. Znači, ja treba ovo pipovo govno sada... Znaš, kao buraz, da me zajebavati, ono. Ovo fizički ne može se izvede, znači ja... Daj mi buraz shot, nemoj da me jebeš, ono. Brš! Ao, brate, znači... Ovo je tako glupo sad napravljeno, ono.
Quick and precise. Well done.
Kako bre, siđem tamo dole, evo. Ovdje treba nekako da... A. Seri. Konačno.
Is it just me or...
I felt it too.
Banishers. So you found your way.
Sebastian, what are you doing here?
Difficult though it be to walk these dark tunnels, I'll guide you as best I can.
Thank you. When you're searching for the source of the wrath of the hordes of the dead, it's nice to bring a friend.
I fear their anger justified. This place knows much tragedy.
What shall we find down there?
The rage of the Forsaken. They trusted him. He betrayed them. He abandoned them. I doubt they can be placated.
We'll be seeing you.
Very good.
Find the source of the specter's rage. Take the
Whenever
lift.
you're ready.
Dobro. Vozi.
Not far now, till you find what you need. I hope.
Pity. I was enjoying this wee promenade. Oh, fantastic.
I think you can get down from here.
Everything all right?
Let's just get this over with.
To make you angry.
Da vidimo šta ima ovdje. Magnetite, da, može.
Pennington ordered the barricades fast. I barely had time to bid Helen farewell.
That must have been hard.
A soldier is called to sacrifice.
Shall we?
What the
The spirits of these soldiers were angry.
Kako radi ovaj power up dobro na ovoj pušci. Ima kumulativnu foru za sve veći damage, ono prvi, drugi, treći, četvrti shot, to sam ustavio.
Which one took you?
Despair. Most definitely.
Ja ću prelazim Skull Mons. To samo treba da nastavim tamo gdje sam stao. Sam.
These tunnels go surprisingly deep.
In its heyday, it was quite the operation. You see this lift? It goes all the way down. Cart upon cart rose to the surface, piled high with ore.
What's over here?
More tunnels blocked off. More death in the dark.
Did the miners abandon their work when sickness hit?
They worked till they could work no more.
Ćao Nikola, pozdrav. Kako sranje se okrene se. Možda i ne treba.
Voices from the past, waiting to be heard.
I told Gray the tunnels were hellish hot. But Wilson says he can't do much about it. Keep feeding the furnace, says he, if you want your meager pay. That sounds nasty. You all right?
Wouldn't fancy working here with the furnaces running.
The work men did here was meant to make New Eden rich.
I feel the dark curse or spell we found already.
Find that ritual Seeker told us about. I've kept her notes about the hut location.
There's a strong spectral presence down there.
A lot of us died down here.
What the hell was that?
Uh-oh.
They're coming.
On your toes, Scotsman. Ride it out. Never learn, do they?
Kako sam zeznuo ovog gore. Ne može da me gađe sa ovim. Ne može da prođe kroz ovo. A ne mogu nija njega da pogodim.
Nice of you to join us, Sebastian. Care to explain what the hell we just heard?
I can't.
What now?
I say we push past the blockade. Follow me, please.
What's this?
A makeshift checkpoint. The halfway mark.
Are they expecting to face a regiment?
In a way. We knew the dying were trying to fight. We had to keep them.
Charming.
Can't blame them, man. We wanted to make him home alive.
Get back up!
Time for my solo. Bastard.
This miner was shot. Was there a mutiny?
We failed.
Why did you not mention this before?
My heartfelt apologies. I suppose.
What is that?
This is no ordinary spectre, that's for sure.
Perhaps in our pain, screaming to be free, we made chains.
More importantly, how do we break them?
I see a weak link.
Whatever's down here, they're not like that.
That spectre's seen a corpse and it wants it for its own. Feet on the ground.
Daj, lažeš na stepenište da se zaglavila. Šta?
Devil take! Get lost, won't you?
Kakav bug jebate, šta je ono bilo?
I love doing that.
I sense the fragment of a ghost's voice.
They told us to stay put for a few days, and we listened. When days turned to weeks, we made do. Now food's running low, and they've bolted the doors. We must act now, before it's too late.
Ovdje je ceo shitstorm bio, znači sad više ne znam ko je pravilno postupio. Da li ovi što su ih zatvorili ovdje dole u rudniku, jer su ovi odlepili.
Books, necromancy, corpse raising, spirit control, that kind of thing.
Ever heard of a ghost able to raise the dead and control them?
I thought they were myths. Perhaps I was wrong. But we do our work. Come on, let's break these chains. Spectral stains block the mechanism.
Pennington thought everything was fine. Really?
He lied. He manipulated them all. He must face justice.
We want proof.
What more do you need? The captain must pay.
Da, nešto su suviše brzi da ga osude. Trte, mrte, ovo ono. Kako?
Something blocks the mechanism above the door. Can you get to it?
Čekaj, ovo sranje ovdje. Da dofuram kolica tu. Jel? Da ih okrenem pa da se popnem na ovo gore. Ali prc neće moći ovdje. To jest može, da. Mogu ovdje.
Something's nearby.
Where is it?
Eto ga. Sad na istu to foru. Kolica možda mogu, ne može ovdje. Mislio sam ovdje da ih doteram, pa ovdje da skočim. Ali možda ima neka druga kolica ovdje unutra. But of course. Vjerojatno samo neki loot tu. Nešto sitno. Ali ajde kad se već ono... imamo. Da. Dobro. To uvek treba za upgrade. Ovo je da podignem kolica. Sam se zajebao, da, jes. Nisam vezao kanapče ovdje, čekaj. Zajebak se. Treba napravim shortcut sebi da kad tamo oteram kolica da mogu da se popnem ručno ovdje. Bez njih. Mislim da je to sranje. Sad ćemo da vidimo. Znači ovdje veži kanapče. Baš tako. Sad već može. To.
ghostly voices stay in this place. Damn, that was close.
What the fuck?
Lay down your weapon, Prospector, and stand away. I'll not say it twice.
Hear me! I'm not your foe!
Obey the order. Put the pickaxe down.
Your uniform won't protect your son. Your officer will bury us all! He'll bury us all!
He'll bury us all. He meaning Pennington, right?
Who else?
Think you could take on a ghost? Sebastian, what is this place?
It's nothing. It's only... The people were angry. And for good reason.
Rebel camp.
A rebel camp.
We change the guard when they bring the food. The old ones scarper while the new ones are still busy with the victuals. While they have their hands full, we take them.
Aha. Znači, radnici su digli pobunu protiv stražara i vojske koje je ovdje kontrolisala valjda rad celog rudnika.
Weapons, sabotage plans. Just how bad was the revolt?
Not as bad as Pennington burying us all alive.
That's no answer.
Captain Pennington, the point of catastrophe will soon be reached. Following your advice, I implemented the strictest measure against the sickness. They have failed. I now believe the disease unnatural. Even with complete isolation, new cases appear. My last man will not hold much longer. We lack food, water, candles, oil. Soon we will be on our knees, trawling the darkness for crumbs. I have hidden some biscuits and water. In 2 days I will refresh myself and sneak out of the living quarters to reach the closed entrance. I will knock on the barricade. 2 hits, then 3, then 2. Be there, please. Please.
All right, Sebastian, fess up. What's going on?
What matters is that Pennington must pay. There is nothing else.
What's this? A black market shopping list?
Can't be. We had few rations. Many starved.
Znači, on je pokušao da zaustavi epidemiju, jel?
Sebastian Priest, in the mine you were to tend to the sick. Instead, you afflicted them.
What? No. This is a heinous lie. I gave my life for them.
You turned into a tyrant until revolt emerged among the exhausted survivors.
They must have gone mad down in the dark. Their rage found a target in me, the captain's man. I died innocent. I died a hero.
You lied to yourself, to your men, to us. You lied to your wife. Why did you really come back?
I didn't. I never did that. It's not me. It's all a lie. I love Helen with all my heart. Pennington must pay. You must make Pennington pay for his crimes.
You'll not get away with this, Sebastian. Come back here, you coward!
I don't think he's coming back. I know.
Path is clear.
We go deeper.
Ćao, Živane. Znači, svašta je ovdje bilo. In the mines of Moria.
Don't fret, we're coming for you. I can't believe Sebastian lied to us all. To Helen.
Is this why the creature is angry? I would be.
Perhaps. Sebastian wants Pennington to be punished at all costs. Sure why.
Verovatno nešto lično se zamerili. I zato i hoće njega glavu na panj da mu stavi. Ali brka se zajebo malo. Aha.
Miners, left to die in sickness and starvation. Helen was right. This was an atrocity. But she blamed the wrong man.
Znači, onaj lik nije znao kako da hendluje najbolje, ali je pokušao u principu. Captain, kako se zove, zaboravih mu ime. Čekaj, stani.
The sight of them makes me wonder if their resistance will be
Standing amidst their bodies with nothing but silence for your answer. What do you think?
Da vidimo nazad. Nazad pa gore valjda. A možda i ne. Aha. Bug tekstura. Vidi ovo. Vidite ovo blurovano. Neki bug ono. I to tačno je neko stavio. Neko nije odradio svoj posao.
that body. These must be Sebastian's remains.
Curious. Priest said he was the last to die. Said he shot himself when hope ran out. But someone stove this fella's head in with a pike. This was no romantic suicide. This was bloody murder. Plus, there's no ghost tie. And look, the mark from before.
No ghost tie. So why did he not pale and become a spectre like the rest?
Sebastian told Helen a story. His prominent chest wound was part of it. But it's a fiction. He spun her a lie.
I'm starting to doubt the Lieutenant's ghost. I think it's an effigy of Sebastian sent to get close to Helen. Maybe even to Pennington. Not a spectre. Something more elaborate. But what? And why? Sebastian is a doll, stuffed with stolen memory, made by whatever lurks down here.
It's leeching Helen's essence. We must tell her.
Whatever about Helen. First we need to find the doll maker. Think you could take on a ghost? Watch out. Spectre possession. The lantern. Shoot it. Rifle, now!
Away with you!
We'll soon be out together.
Aye, I suppose. I know the stink is long since gone, but I swear I smell it anyway.
We're getting close.
We need to stop at some point. Here would be all right.
These chains, an echo, I think.
Will you finally speak to me? Please let me go, Captain.
What? What are you?
Unchain me, Bennington.
You? No. No.
You will return and unchain me, Bennington. I won't let you rest until you set me free.
Whatever skulks down here, Pennington's presence gives it life.
Another ghost rallying the wrath of lesser specters to its cause. This is about the agony of Deborah Comenius.
Aye, and the guilt of the people of New Eden.
Jedan.
Words from the past linger here.
2.
They left me here to rot. They'll not have me.
Posle 100 godina je checkpoint sa ovim bonfireom.
I'm ready to shoot the infested roots, after you bruise the heart.
Gde je treća jeboga? Ima 3 komada, znači kad zunem ovde, ono je jedna... Gde je treća jebote? Jedna, druga. Treće nema nigde. Tu si negde, a? Tu si negde, Sisuljko.
Did I ever mention how good we are together?
Yeah. It's always good to hear. Perhaps the key.
Jok. Ja sam bio ubeđen da je ovo malo pre, ovaj puzzle, ali taj puzzle je samo za extra loot chest. Što znači... da je neka karika ovde koju treba da drknemo, jel? Samo da se nije zavagovalo nešto. Nadam se da nije. Šta i gde jebote? Ovdje smo bili, pokupili loot i ovdje je slepa ulica, da. Nemam ključ zapravo za ovo. Ključ za to mi treba, možda se tu ide dalje. Možda. Ništa što mogu da upucam, ono, bukvalno. Jao, lažeš. Nisam ovdje prošao, jebote. Kako mi promače ovo malo parče, a? Ova kockica mala. Hvala Kristina, hvala. Hvala za donaciju. Kristina ili ko god koristi njen account na YouTube-u. Evo nas.
Can you see it?
Not yet.
Pennington, have you returned, Captain? At long last, will you free me?
What happens if we do?
And climb, and walk, and the captain will taste his own medicine.
You're Deborah, right? Pennington had you arrested and clapped you in chains.
A broken heart, locked away, forgotten, down in the dark. Lift the heavy chains from her, free me.
If we do, will you talk with us?
No chit-chat then.
Here it comes. She must have a weakness.
Lift these chains from
So close. Her last strike weakened the chains. Free her.
you, get up from
I don't think I'm harming this thing.
The chains are coming undone. This is your chance.
Get this thing.
Overhead, the roof is crumbling.
Damn it.
Her last strike weakened the chains. Free her. It's coming after anything standing in its way.
Release her! So long I feel the light.
Antea? Antea! I'll free you once I've taken care of them.
Took away my freedom.
I've got you.
So close.
Fucking hell, man. Fala, Filipe. Opa.
Bad timing.
Fuck.
I can see the weaker links.
Get this next time.
So close.
They will know the pit.
Find me.
The darkness devours me.
Treba samo na zvuk da idemo.
Where did you go? I'll get rid of all of you.
Mamo.
Where did you go?
Over here.
Biće da je ovo.
Thank you.
Jest.
You'll pay for this. You will all pay.
Get this next time.
The darkness, it calls to me.
Call on me, Red.
You cannot free me. Only I can. I will conquer you, Captain.
Znao sam da je ovo. Znao sam. Jebem ti.
It's over. Go in peace.
No peace, no pardon, naught but darkness and decay.
No. All this must stop and you must stop it.
Dark decay and the maddest words of the worst of men.
Whose words? Pennington's?
The worst of men.
When the maddening silence becomes the darkest night, The faintest voice is welcome as the dawn.
Deborah.
I've had enough mines for a lifetime. Can we...
Spectres in the mines bear a grudge against Captain Pennington. Entity under the mines is a puppeteer with a grudge against Captain. The puppeteer is linked to an old victim of the Captain Pennington's ruthlessness. Znači, on je nju bacio dole optuživši je da je veštica a ona je protiv ovog kapetana, onog malog brke, jel?
Go now.
Razmišljam šta sad kako ovog Penningtona.
Puppeteer. Every dead thing we've met was controlled by its anguish. Sebastian especially. The miners were wronged, but Pennington's dereliction of Deborah is what caused all this. So what now?
Helen's grip on power was already fragile when we found out that her husband was a spy.
Is Pennington any more trustworthy? He let everyone suffer so he wouldn't have to face his own cruelty.
But eventually, we'll get to take sides.
Da. Bukvalno su svi krivi. Svako je pravio greške određene. Ne može niko da se optuži da preuzme krivicu kao kompletno za sve, ono, fazan. Samo sekund.
What is it?
The rush after the fight. It'll pass.
It's Sebastian, isn't it? You know I'm me, right? That I'm no puppet.
Aye.
Do you, though?
Aye. My head may say different, but I know it in my heart.
Custom mouse padove, Viktore, ima ih kod nas, video sam na Instagramu da se neki likovi reklamiraju, neke naše štampare, ne znam da li je onaj fazon kao što je ovaj naš majstor radio onomad svojevremeno, ali video sam par njih da rade. Rade i ovi Kinezi koji rade ove malo ozbiljnije mousepadove, kvalitetnije. Takođe, pošalješ im sliku, oni imaju par dimenzija različitih. Sad ne znam koja ti treba, da li ona ultra wide ili više kvadratna ili kakva. Ali X-Ray Pad, X-Ray Pad, proverim sajt, ima više tipova podloga i svaki može se customizuje. Vidio sam da su ljudi slali slike i da su im ovi radili da su im radili vrhunske ono printove. Ovdje neće. Ovdje.
This is mutiny.
It is justice. Justice long denied.
Wait.
Thought you'd been killed in the mines.
Soon will all lie dead in the mines.
Neither one more word nor a move from you.
The mines are cleansed of their madness, which is more than I can say for this room.
You banished the thing in a pit. Truly? It's gone?
Aye. The puppeteer is no more. The siege is lifted. Don't get excited. You're still up to your neck in shite. You've still to answer for what you did, and what you did not.
I do not answer to civilians, nor to mutineers.
You will answer to the dead.
Once a woman in chains cried out and you did not listen. This is why you're cursed. Confess. Your future, and the future of many, depends on it.
I'll confess there is no future. I'll confess I led us here to make our final stand. And we still stand. To that I'll confess, and claim the credit.
We fall one by one.
Then we weep, we rage, but we stay loyal and true. Even the widows must stay true.
In fear you dither while folk die. Soldiers will not long stay loyal to a coward.
I do not fear a future already written. The die is cast. I dither not. I hold. I hold and watch the end unfold.
There's more to this. An older guilt. A deeper fear.
Captain, why did you send Sebastian Priest down the mine?
I knew quarantine would be trying. A competent commander was required to keep order. Keep them alive long enough to recover. I chose my lieutenant. I erred. He was not competent. All died. Your husband was no hero, Mrs. Priest.
You murdered him and now you take his honour too. Another nail in your well-earned coffin, Captain.
So Helen, thing is...
Not now. She's not ready.
We return with answers to find you in full mutiny. Why now, Helen?
Sebastian returned, disturbed. I thought he'd left you dead in the mines. Your mission had failed. I could no longer wait.
You may be to blame for the tragedy in the mines, Pennington, or you may not. But the puppeteer wanted you dead. Some years back, you accused a local woman of witchcraft. You locked her up. The puppeteer was quite angry about that. Fairfax Haskell too played a part in the killing of Deborah Comenius. He faced up to his wrongs. Now you will face up to yours.
At last the die stopped rolling and my number has come up. I'll tell it now. I'll tell it all.
When you slandered her, you knew there'd be a witch hunt. Why'd you do it?
There was no slander. It was true. She was corrupt. She was evil. And she was a school teacher. Someone had to think of the children.
It's horse shit, but he seems to believe it. We're getting closer to the truth.
Deborah was no witch. The good and fearful folk of New Eden turned on her to protect themselves, and so did you.
You recognized her in the puppeteer, didn't you?
I'm sorry. Puppeteer? That's what was in the mines, wasn't it? And you knew, didn't you? How long? For how long have you known?
What I know and you do not would fill a library.
Helen is misguided. Under Sebastian's malign influence, she will remain so. Yet Pennington is little better. Which way do you lean?
Though you and your pistol mean well, Mrs. Priest, you do not understand the power that guides you.
Do what you must, and face the consequences. Cast the die.
I will.
Pennington, spare sacrifice. You will spare the current community pillar and leave them in charge. This decision will contribute to Antia's ascent. You will sacrifice the current community pillar with a blame ritual. This decision will contribute to Antia's resurrection, since a resurrection ritual will only work if the largest number of settlers are sacrificed. To nećemo svakako uspjeti, niti nam treba to do kraja igre, ali on kao on je inicijalno prvi napravio problem, jer je običnu ženu ono proglasio vešticom, bacio je u lance, ona je umrla, pretvorila se u demona, krenula da teroriše sve ovde, Brka je zajebo stvar, baš mi je žao.
You failed, Captain. As an officer, as a man. You brought a curse upon the people of New Eden.
Bukvalno.
No. The fort needs a leader without blood on her hands. I'll do it. I'll place the blame where it belongs.
How Marif, how Gunjo.
Life to the living.
Death to the dead.
Da smo ih sve redom kokali, onda bi ovaj esens životni napunio nju i onda bi ona bukvalno mogla da se vrati u život kad joj oslobodimo telo od one prve veštice.
Down with tyranny. Justice prevails. If we are to survive, there is much to do, and survive we shall. For the record, beyond that door, Captain Pennington was tried and executed for his crimes.
We did what was needed. The story you tell is up to you. Looks like the nightmare's curse is lifted here.
Job done.
Očistili smo još jednu regiju. Burden of Command, kaže Steam Achievement. Znači, što više očistimo, to više, to je sve slabiji uticaj tog nightmara u celoj regiji. Tako da, dame i gospodo, ostaje nam...
So, what now?
Ostaje nam praktično sutra finalni deo, finalni chapter i final boss. Ja vas pozivam da se pridružite. Samo da vidimo šta kaže ovde.
What did Ceridian say when we first met her?
Once we'd weakened the nightmare's influence, we could use the void to enter its lair.
Deborah's grip on the settlers has diminished. We'll return to Ceridian's island. From there, the void breach will take us back to New Eden town.
Just like that, eh?
Well, yes, just like that. Something bothering you?
But aren't we rushing things a little?
We've lost too much time already. We have a nightmare to confront, remember? Sometimes I hate the world. Another free woman, bright, sensitive, kind, murdered by a craven rabble too weak to face its own mediocrity. Cowards hiding behind fake virtue. And for what? They won't even say her name. Why? Why her?
They know no better. They know only fear and hate what they cannot understand.
Especially when a woman is involved.
It matters not now anyway.
A woman died for nothing and it matters not?
That's not what I meant. But the lassie is dead. All we can do now is try to give her her rest.
Perhaps she does not want to rest. When I left Cuba, anything could have befallen.
Pusti tu priču sa Kubom sad, ono. Šta kažeš, Neo? Ne mogu da vratim u život, pa u principu morao bih svakog da kaznim smrću od početka igre. To jest većinu njih. A ja sam bio iz fazona neću, kao hoće da joj dam mir, kao da kad je nađemo telo da njen duh počiva u miru, ono kao. Jer vraćanje u život spada već pod kao dark magic, ono fazon. O tome su pričali već. Vratili bi u život, ali kao postoji mogućnost, bila bi ukleta ili šta već, nemam pojma.
Shut up, Red. Shut up. This isn't about what we have conquered or what we have achieved or how far we have journeyed. Look at us. Look at me. I loathe what I've become. Can't you see that?
I was trying to help. I'm sorry.
Stop apologizing.
Znači, praktično treba da odemo u New Eden, grad sa početka igre. Gde je počelo sve. Gde je ona u onoj velikoj hali skupštinskoj stradala, jel? Tamo je njeno telo ostalo. I treba da ga reclaimujemo od nightmara tamo. Da bi joj oslobodili duhom.
Antea, I would have gone with you. Not funny. I have to walk to the stupid bloody island.
Stupid bloody island, na šta misli, evo. Find Antea. Aha, evo je. Znači, opet smo ovde blizu veštici na kući, praktično. To je to ostrvo, na to je mislio. Tako da od sutra nastavljamo i završavamo sutra igru. tako da svratite sutra opet u ovako neko popodnevno ranije vreme, neki termin, vidjet ćemo možda opet tako nešto od 17 časova do, evo, znači 4 sata skoro smo danas, sutra će biti isti ili kraći stream, ja mislim, tako da to je to. Ljudi, hvala na pažnji, press like, ko nije neka pogleda recenziju za novi gaming mouse i vidimo se sutra u završnici Banishersa. Doviđenja.